Hi everyone, my name is Karen Tamir and I live in Canada. I am here today for Flying Unicorn to record one of the Ustreams, and I am doing mixed media canvas for all of you. So just bear with me and I will show you. I'll turn the camera around. Hold on, I forgot to do one thing. Okay, so and I want to show you first. This is the canvas we're going to be doing today. Oops. It's called Create. It's a lot of mixed media products on it, but it's just basically to just have fun and enjoy. I used a lot of Flying Unicorn adornments, and we'll show you how to incorporate them into your project. Jonah is going to turn everything around now. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Good. So this is the canvas that I use, pieces of this canvas that I used for the background. You see I used, this person over here for this. I did have another one of this to use, so I will show you what I did. But I'm going to use a leftover from this piece that I have to just make it a little bit different. Although I'm not good at keeping surprises, so the surprise that I have today is that I am gonna be giving both of these canvases away to two lucky winners. That I don't know. I guess either we'll pick at the end of the show. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think what we want to do with it. So I want to show you the new canvas we're going to be using. It's actually not a canvas, it's a burlap canvas. You see, it's an 8x8 and it's already pre-covered, pre-made. I bought it at Hobby Lobby and it's really cool. I haven't never been into a Hobby Lobby until this past last month. I don't know why I have never been to it, because it's really, really cool. I loved it. And it was one of the best stores I've been to. I just don't know why. Hi, Alda. So this is the leftover of the canvas that I used a piece over here. And then I'm going to use, maybe this girl from here, because she's basically facing in the same direction as the other one. But I just, just to make it a little bit different, so no two art pieces are the same. And we're just going to cut them a little bit. Sorry. And no need to be exact or anything like that. It's just to give a little bit of texture to the background, still leaving the burlap behind. And this is too long, so I did have to cut it. So I kind of placed it here, and then what I did is that I tore more pieces of the writing and I just glued it like this. Very simple. I'll just get a little bit more. Oh, hi, Delina. Just a Delina. I think Alda came in there too at one point. Okay, so more or less like this, really very simple, nothing too elaborate. I'm going to, because I'm going to build on it, so most of these pieces are barely going to be seen. It's just to have like extra texture. I'll show you in this canvas. You see here, you see the writing here and the person, and then a little bit writing sticking underneath, but you really can't see the seams of the actual project. So, hold on, I'm waiting for the glue to come down. Okay, so I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to glue it, since both of these are fabrics. I'm sorry I always keep up with what you guys are saying, but I do have a lot of drying time on this project, so it will be good because I'll be able to really read the chat while things are drying. Okay, there's that. And I should have left it sideways, sorry. I always do that when I'm trying to work continuously on a project. I leave the glue sideways like this. I just didn't do that this time. Then it flows all the time. It's just getting near the end, so that's why. And don't worry if there's like string sticking out and other things. It's all good. Okay, and some of these like canvases, they're Finnabair Prima canvases. They're available at the Flying Unicorn store. So you can use any texture for the background, really. It doesn't have to be this writing. Could be anything. The next thing I did is I used one of the stencils from, oops, hold on. I use this stencil. It's a Prima stencil. It's 961268. As I said, I always write and mark the numbers on the stencils, so I know for later, so I can tell people what they are, because the names are not always listed on them. And what I did is I created a little bit of extra pattern on this. And what I used the 3D matte gel from Prima. Okay, and this stencil I saw is also available on Flying Unicorn. I tried to use stuff that you guys can get and actually purchase from her, so you can follow the project exactly. I'm gonna get my handy dandy spatula. I love that this one I like. There's lots of them that I love. And I'm gonna create a pattern, an uneven pattern, trying not to cover the lady. So what I'm doing is doing it kind of like around without trying. I don't want to cover the whole thing, but I want to give it some texture. And I'm going to cover some here and some here. Okay, so more or less than more. Okay, this gives it a nice texture. This actually becomes very clear at the end. You barely see it, but when you're spraying or when you're actually adding things to it, it will show some of the pattern. Okay, so now before I let it dry, I wanted to add some how do you call this? Some beads and some glitter to the thing. And I also added some color. Now, why I did everything at the same time, one of the reasons is because I'm lazy. The second one is because we're running out of time. I mean, not running out of time. We have very little time. So I wanted to make sure I get everything done in an hour. So one of the things I did is I just sprayed some of the areas of the canvas with some new, with some old and some new color bloom. So this is a new color bloom. It's called Yellow Mustard. It's quite similar to the gilded, but just a little bit of a different tone. And I'm going to use some gold. So I use tangerine, gilded, yellow mustard, and tea stain. And I'm going to just basically spray around. And please don't be scared when you're spraying. It's really like, there's no rhyme or reason how you do it. You could screw up, but you sometimes don't. Oh, spray. Oh, that one is not coming out fine. So I'll do the yellow mustard. Look how cool that one is. And nothing is ever going to be the same. And what I'm going to do, because it's kind of like a resist, I'm just going to dab some of the color of it, especially in this area. And I'm going to bring it out. It's going to be a little bit different. Obviously, careful when you're dabbing on top of this. So some of it will just stay like that. And I'm going to add some of the gilded. I know most people don't add right above something that is wet. I'll just mix it a little bit. I just like it. I just like the way it looks. You will not even see most of it after this. Okay, good. So now, oh, I want maybe some more of this here. Okay, no. Don't ask me why I want some more there. Let's just do. Okay. The last thing I want to do, and before this, I put it to dry and start watching the chat, is that I want to add some of the, I want to add some of the glitters and different. So I took out some art ingredients from Finnabair. This is the glass glitter copper. And I have glass glitter crimson red. I have ruby glass beads. I have the glass glitter gold rush. I have the micro beads, which are copper. These are new. The micro beads are new. And the last thing I have is, it's glass beads plum. And basically they're all like kind of orangey colors. And really, all I did was sprinkle them on, just in different areas. Just loved adding this texture and color to them. Okay, so this one was the Gold Rush, yeah. And now I'm gonna get some glitter. This one is red glitter. Okay, hold on. And this is just adding texture to the background because the 3D gel, the 3D matte gel, will dry clear. All you'll see is a little bit of the circles and most of it will be just the glitter, and it just sticks to it. So it's perfect. Okay. The next thing I'm going to add is some of the beads. I really like the beads. These are ruby red beads, and they just sprinkle them nicely. I really do love these beads, and I love the micro beads. Okay, so on the sides I will be covering most of this, so sometimes don't add too much just because these are the micro beads. I really love these ones. Okay, so let's put some of these on. They're tiny. It's really hard to even see them. When I say they're micro, they're definitely micro beads. And they're actually my favorite. This color specifically is my favorite. They come in many different colors. Okay, so this is pretty much what I'm doing here. Oh no, sorry, one more thing I wanted to add actually, that I didn't actually add in the other one. But I thought it would be cool. You see this glitter set? This is the Luminous Glitter Set. Is also its art and extravaganza. And I thought, you know, why didn't I add this in the other one? I just used this for a different project. And I thought, I might as well add a little bit to it. So this is all has like glitter of like copper and gold. And I thought, I might as well use this. So I'm going to sprinkle. They're really cool. They come in like these packages that have like a sprinkler mechanism too. So I'm just going to, oh, it's making it so glittery. I love it. And a little bit of the gold, and that's it. So this one is going to be a little bit shinier than the other. Okay. Now I am going to dry so I can read the chat while I'm doing this, okay? And before I dry, let me just say that I want to add more color here. Okay, it looks too circular. I don't like it when it's circular. Oops. Okay, I think this is good. Okay. So what's going on? Anybody tells me any stories? I was trying to read what you guys were saying. Well, it won't. Oh yeah, so the heat gun doesn't blow it off because it's actually glued. I've only applied it in the area where there was matte gel. So the gel is like a glue, so it glues it to the page. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk louder. I'm sorry, my phone just went. The other thing is, you can try moving it around. Oh, it's kind of burning me. You can try like kind of lifting it up and see if anything moves. You will know if things are moving. Look, I'm lifting it up and nothing is going up or down. That means that it's actually stuck to the page. That's why it's not, the glitter is not moving. I have to use this loud dryer because my other one literally fried in the middle of a project and I was flipping out, and then I remembered I had this old one that I used to do with it for embossing. So thank God I had this one because otherwise I would have not been able to do this. I tried to call my local store to see if they would have one of the Tim Holtz dryers, but they didn't. So I was almost really screwed. Oh, good. Thanks for telling me that you can hear. I'm trying to. I had to use this one for Live with Prima and also. So you see that it's still white. It's dry to the touch, but it's not fully disappeared. And one thing I wanted to tell you about this project is that you will not see the final look of it until tomorrow. So whatever you see now, if you can look here, you can barely see those dots. There's a couple here, but they're very transparent. And the reason why that is, I mean, you can just see them when you kind of, the light is on them, but you will not see them that much. That's because they dry off clear. So the next thing I did, let's put these aside a little bit. I might want to add more color after, but in the meantime, they're just bothering me here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to get all the, oh, wait a second. I'm talking and I'm saying, first I'm going to put the title. I want to kind of center my title around things. And I just use these stickers. And they're just really nice. They're black. That's the only one that I could find, two of the same of us, and that would fit my canvas. So I'm just going to use this to write the word. And I kind of put it here on the side. Oh, I should start with the back. Let me start with here. There's a T. Sorry. And what I'll do is I'll glue them too. I don't want them to be falling off my create. So I'm going backwards. I can't spell backwards somehow. It's hard for me. I can't think right this time of night. And another E. And the R. Where is the R? Where did it go? I thought I had another R. Tell me I have another R. Do you guys see it? Am I just the only one who's blind and can't see it in the other R? Something fall? Okay, well, I'm going to be doing an R using an N. Just being creative. Thought I had another R. I thought I had checked this before. I apologize. All these numbers fell. Okay, so I'm going to use an N and cut it into an R. And don't tell anyone, it's a secret. Okay, so here's this. And I'm going to cut this kind of into an R. You guys used to do this with your letters when you couldn't. Okay, perfect. So here we have an R. All right, so I'm going to just glue. Just want to glue it a little bit better. Yeah, the stickers are really good. You know what? I haven't used them in a while because I've been using a lot of other chipboard pieces and things like that to make titles, but I just recently went back to them and I'm thinking, oh, why am I not using it? They're all sitting on my table, arranged really neatly, these stickers that I've bought for years at Michael's, and why am I not using them? So yes, use your stash. This is the challenge that I did in my last Ustream, where I challenged the girls to use their flower stash because everybody was just hoarding it. So I said to them that they can tag me in their project showing me how they've used their stash, and they have to use at least more than 4 or 5 flowers. I think that's what it was. Somebody remind me if somebody from there is here. Okay, like I'm actually copying it exact. Okay, just the E. Last one. Okay, now before I arrange the flying unicorn. Okay, now all these flying unicorn adornments are just amazing. Alda sends some with every kit and they're just amazing. I love them. I use them for almost all of my projects. So I'm gonna spread them here on the paper, on my mat, just so you guys can see all the goodies. Wait, I'm trying to get all of them. And yay. Or one more. Okay, get all of them. And I also have an old paintbrush. Don't throw away your paintbrushes. I love paintbrushes, it's just so good. There, I'm using it in the center. Okay, so now it's basically just rearranging the embellishments, and then we'll add more texture on them. So I basically want to layer, let's see. Okay, this is good. I'm going to layer this one above this one. So you just want to layer some of the I'm going to go around it. Oh, I think I put this one over. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm being very funny. So, just playing around with the metals, figuring it out where you want things to go. Do I want it this way? Do I want it that way? No, I like it the other way. This will be a bit different. There we go. Love this one. It looks like a peacock to me. I don't know. And let's see. This lady, I think she goes over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I see you guys are talking about the Unicamp. Sounds like so much fun. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it. I am going to try my best. Okay, these scissors are so cute. Did you see this? I thought they would be perfect to put kind of like a embellishment right on the word. I just thought it was cute. And I had another pair of scissors that, I don't know, I kind of threw on the side here because I really like them. They come in one of the one of the Flying Unicorn adornments. Okay. Sorry, just kind of like playing around with this. The whole point of it is just I want to kind of layer it. And I think this one will go here. Make it a little bit different. Okay, good. And then we'll glue it. So I'm making it a little bit different than the other one, just because, you know what, like nothing has to be exactly the same. I like it like this too. And the hanging, this is a hanging, oops. should flatten this out so this can stay on hanging thing. Does this go anywhere? I don't know. I think I already have one. Okay, so I think this is good. So basically this is the setting. I'm going to kind of glue it now, and of course probably everything is going to move. Okay, anyways. I'm going to start gluing. And I'm using the same Fabri-Tac. Somehow it's stuck. To glue it on. This little thing on my sleeve is bothering me. Okay, there. Okay. Now this is like another adornment. Sometimes I cut the little loops on the adornments, so oops, so it won't look like a necklace. I think oh, this is okay. And put some glue here. Excellent. The paintbrush is in the middle just because it's part of the embellishments. I'm making it look like this, Janelle. I'm putting the paintbrush in the middle. It's actually part of the canvas, because when I'm creating I use paintbrushes a lot, and I just save my old ones so I can use them for projects. The ones that are just dried up. Hope that makes sense. Basically I keep everything. Don't forget to glue the scissors. Hold on. Just trying to, everything moves when you're trying to glue everything at once, but that's okay. So I've covered a lot of the glitter. You can see some of it behind, but of course we're going to add some more glitter to it at the top. And once you have everything kind of placed, you can always move things around. This glue doesn't fully dry until later. Oh, I forgot about this. This is the scissors that kind of just go there. Okay, so one of the things I did, okay, everything is glued. Okay, so one of the things I did is that I used this glue to create texture. I almost forgot to glue the paintbrush, sorry. I have to find space for it. I just realized that I forgot it. Okay. Okay, so what I did is I actually went around and created thin lines. I don't know if you see, just basically, I'm going on, you can't really see them, but they're just like, you know how Fabri-Tac kind of glues to everything? So, and it makes these strands when you use the glue. So I went around, because the glue stays wet for a while, And I just created these like lines. I'll see if I can show you. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it on the, okay. It created a really thick texture on it. Let's see if I can do it. Can you guys see the lines? You see these lines over here? So there's these lines everywhere, not lines, like glue lines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that glue to my advantage, and I'm going to add more glitter and more stuff. So I want to start with the red, and it's just going to stick to wherever it finds glue, even if it's to my fingers. Okay, it almost looks like spider webs. That's what I would actually say, and they dry up like that, so it just gives it a lot of texture. Sorry, I need to get the glue out of my fingers because they're not. That's an okay. One other thing I'm gonna do, because some of it might not glue. Oh, actually, most of it is glue. Oh, I forgot. I added some also in the center. You want to be able to, otherwise it will not glue itself. Hold on. In the center of all the flowers, I forgot about that part. Okay, come on. That's like being silly. Okay, and I also added some on the paintbrush, so when it can, like, you can stick stuff on it. Okay, so some of it has to go very finely on. Okay, this is good. Now I want to add some glitter. Okay. It's still sticking to my fingers. I can't get it off my fingers. Okay, not sure why. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the 3D gel. I know it looks really dark, and some of the 3D gel will also help glue some of things. So I'm going to add some on the edges of the flowers, and that will help glue some of the stuff also around the edges of that. It will give it more texture around the edges and some on the. And of course, this all will dry up eventually. Don't worry if it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes over a day for things to dry up and they look really weird, but it's all part of the process. Okay, let me get a wipe. Yeah, don't you guys talk to yourselves? Oh, so am I the only one, Delina, that talks to herself? Haha, very funny. Yeah, I do that a lot. And my husband says to me, "What are you saying?" And I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm just talking to myself." But he wants to always know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm saying things that are not related to him, but I'm just whatever. I'm just talking and thinking them out loud. Maybe I'm the only one who does that. Wow. I'm going to, oh, and I have to match all the glass, all the thing. I'm going to just move things around because these are looser than, you want to kind of, you want the beads and the glass glitter to kind of catch things. If it didn't catch a glue, then it's probably didn't find its place. These micro beads are really cool because they really like glue fast to everything. I just love these. Have I said to you? Oh, I forgot to have some glue here. Have I said that I love these micro beads? Yes, I did. See, I make sounds also. I'm making the sounds of the micro beads. Special effects. I don't even notice when I'm doing it. I must be doing this also when I'm not doing a show. And I don't even notice that I'm doing a noise when I'm adding things. I'm cracking up. I meant cracking up. Not the other thing that I said. Oh my god. On here. Okay, I'm going to add some glitter. Not enough. I don't feel there's enough glitter on this paintbrush. Okay, and let's cover it up with some this and some more of these. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Slip of the tongue. Okay, hold on. What else did I do? I want to make sure that it's all... Okay, these, just so you know, these get everywhere. It's very annoying, but you know what? Sorry, I'm going in below into my garbage to kind of shake it off a little bit. Okay. And okay, this is good. The one thing I did is I glued some of these satin crystal glitters. I don't know, what is this called? Embellishments. I just thought they're cute. They're very nice. So, sorry, a second. And I don't think I put enough. I think I have much more in the other one. Maybe it's just me. Okay, oops. I'd have to add some more. Exactly. Thank you, lady. I tried not to repeat myself, but I did say that word. I did say crapping up instead of cracking. Slip of the tongue. Not that it's related or anything, but it was just funny to me. And then I said, and I wasn't sure if anybody heard it, so I just didn't say anything else. So terrible. So there's no rhyme or reason of where I'm sticking them. I'm trying to kind of balancing them on the page. Yeah, these crystals. Yeah, that's true. That's so true, Vicky. People, sometimes I'm talking to myself or talking to people and I'm thinking, what do the people think? But then you know that you think somebody else is talking in the car. Okay, hold on. I am not satisfied with the amount that I added. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more. And I'm going to add, I didn't add red glitter yet. That's why. I find that I didn't add red glitter anywhere. Oh, I think what I did here. Hold on. I put some of the art medium in different areas. And I just kind of saturated it there. So I could add more glitter on them. Okay, good. And the paintbrush. Okay. Oh wait, one more place. Kind of following the pattern. Okay, going back now. Thank you. Oh, Julie, you stayed. I guess you didn't want to do your online course, or is it over? Oh, Delina, you're so funny. All right, hold on. So now I'm going to add some more because I was not satisfied with the first time around. That sounds terrible too. Okay, here we go. So we're adding some more glitter. Some more glitter. And some more glitter here. Okay, good. And then some more of my favorite beads. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I'm making sounds. I said I'm making sounds. Well, okay, this is so much fun actually, just adding things. I mean, it looks kind of messy, but it dries up nicely. Don't worry about all the white. That will disappear. Okay, there we go. Let's move all these caps. I'm making such a mess. But this is what happens with mixed media. The desk ends up being very, very messy. Oh, let's put some gold. Sorry, one more thing. Gold, gold. Okay. Now, the last thing I did is I added some of the texture paste, golden texture paste. Hold on, I'm finding it in my desk. Where is it? White sand. Where's my gold one? Oh, God. Copper. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I just kind of added a little bit of this texture paste with my finger. It's the Prima Texture Paste Gold Crackle from Finnabair. And I just added a little bit of it on the edges of the bush. No, that's too much. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. On the edges of the flowers, just in the leaves, just to kind of add some, and on the paintbrush, just to add some more texture to it. I know it's all about the texture. I keep doing that, putting too much. Okay, when I'm looking at it in the screen, it looks like the most ugliest thing in there. Just know that all the texture dries and then it doesn't look so messy. It does look very pretty once it dries. Oh, it looks terrible when I'm looking at it. But you see, you can actually see that it looks different, okay? I feel bad because who's gonna wanna get this? Okay, whoosh, look at this. Okay. So basically, I think this is it. I'm too early. Am I too early? Does that make sense? Should I dry it up a little bit and chat with you guys? I feel like it's like too early. Actually, you know, one last thing I want to do is I want to add some more of these red beads. Sorry guys, you know what? I'm changing my mind that I want it a little bit darker. I'm adding some color. And some of the gilded too. Kind of just adds a little bit of more color to the mix. Okay. Wow, this is a really messy. Okay. Oh, okay, it looks better now already when it's starting to dry. Okay, so this is the project. I am done. And I want to, once this is dry, which I will wait for a couple of days, and I want to give these away to some of you. Now the question is how we're going to pick it. How we're going to pick a person. Does anybody, I don't know. Who is modding today? They can be the pickers. I hate picking. I don't want to pick it. So I want person over another. Okay. I know. So okay, so I can't pick somebody else pick things. Or maybe I'll pick numbers and you guys can guess the number. I don't know. I hate picking, you know, like I don't want everybody to not like me. Okay, so a number between 1 and 30. Okay, two numbers between 1 and 30. Let's see. And wait, I haven't thought of the numbers. She's already saying 17. 1 second, I haven't thought of the numbers yet. Okay, between 1 and 30. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I have one number and I have Oh, okay. I have two numbers. Go ahead. Oh, well, you guys are already picking. I haven't even picked yet. You guys are too funny. Well, Janelle picked 23. That was one of the numbers that I said. So Janelle, and I have one more number. Okay, let me just like turn myself around. I'm like, no, butterfly. Janelle already said 23. There's one more number. Nope, nobody has said it yet. Nope, I'm still waiting for the number. No, you guys keep on saying the same numbers. How many people are saying 16 and it's not that one? Nope. I'm sorry. Nobody has said everybody's. Oh, there. Somebody just said it. Wait, don't go so fast. Geo Bensing, 18. Who is that? I don't know their name. Geo Bensing. It's 18. It was number 18. It went so fast. Who is that? Geo. I don't know you guys' names. Some people don't have names on them. Did you guys see? Okay, you're still guessing numbers, but I'm already done picking. Oh, Marcy. Okay. Yes, you. It was 18, 23 and 18. So please do me a favor and email me your address at karentamir@simpatico.ca. Make sure check my name in the spell. Oh, I'll put it here. Somebody put my email address. Hold on, I'll put in my address here. Hold on. Okay, that's my email address. Please email me with your address so I can mail it to you. Once it's dry, I will have to wait a few days. Let me just turn it around. Sorry, I should have turned it around a while ago. Yes, so sorry about the others. I would have loved to give it to you, Shannon, and oh, again, I don't know her name. Always forget. I think Costume Diva already told me her name, and I am so bad and I'm with names and I forget. Oh, terrible. I'm so sorry. So thank you so much for coming today and spending 45 minutes with me. Not just kidding, an hour. And for joining us at Flying Unicorn. And the next week, I actually don't know who's on next week. Somebody help me out, please. We're just having, I'm sure, another gorgeous project. And Unicamp, all the information is up, I think, in the forum. So I hope some of you can join us. I know there's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to make it, but I won't know yet. 10% off all the products that you see in the show today. So a lot of the Flying Unicorn adornments and some of the canvas, Finnabair Canvas and Finnabair products are on sale. So take a chance on that. And thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day. Oh, night. Good night.